Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of July 18th, 2023, and I would like to say happy birthday to my best friend Lily and congratulations on her engagement. I hope you have a blessed solar return, and also happy birthday to empath lady Sophia. I hope you have a blessed solar return and better health this year. So show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you for everyone who has lots of beautiful energy. So make those birthday wishes. New moon in Cancer. North Node moves into Aries, into your 10th house, which I talk about in my monthly horoscopes. So check it out and see how that's going to affect you for the next year. All right, Venus is trining the North Node this week, a time for destiny when it comes to your career, and certain doors can be opening up for you. You could feel more connected with your purpose-driven journey at this time, or new opportunities can be coming up. For some of you, this is a time of growth happening this week because then we have Venus in retrograde. Okay, so you're going to experience this energy like a couple times. So September 3rd, you'll experience this energy again. And this is about learning new things, or seeing a lot of changes happening with your career. Your relationships with women become more intense. You tend to be the subject of emotional control and lack of objectivity. You will be more independent and self-reliant by energy is all done. For some of you, this can be causing depression and loneliness, so watch your emotional self. For some of you could be dealing with like grieving a situation or a personal loss that could give you like a sobering outlook on life. This is a time for new beginnings. You can be up in your feels. The moon opposing Pluto this week in your 1st and 7th house. You can feel things intensely, so watch your emotional self. You're likely to feel depressed and lonely for some of you. There is personal loss at this time that you could be dealing with, like I said, with this energy. Tuesday, you may need to defend yourself against attack. North Node is forming a T-square with the 2nd, 7th, and 10th house. Change is happening with your career. Volcanus is conjunct with the moon in Leo, and that's forming a T-square as well. So you can be becoming more strict with your resources with the 2nd house energy, and a tendency to be more conservative in regards to financial matters. You may have overextended yourself financially, and now you have to be more strict on yourself. This could also be dealing with health, and this could be dieting at this time and being more restrictive with your health with this energy. This is a time of heavy responsibilities that marks a turning point in your career. You may find that you have more responsibilities that you can handle, which can lead others accusing you of negligence or not knowing how to do your job. A change of employment is possible at this time. North Node semi-squaring midheaven at this time. For some of you, this could be advancements, difficult time advancing in your career. For some of you, you may decide to change your career directions, or you could even decide to change your major at this time. This could be a time where you decide to go back to school for some of you because you're not seeing the money that you want to see, or you may be more about your financial stability. You could be more about your free time with this energy, especially those of you who are 50 and older, and you could be cutting back your hours at work, or you could be cutting back certain routines, like if you were joining a group or organization or volunteering your time and energy to something, you could stop doing that at this time with this energy. Your superiors could have very authoritarian attitude. You may have to deal with corruption or scandal at work. Authority seems to be misplaced at this time, and career change is definitely indicated. On Wednesday, you are trying to avoid certain drama, or you're not trying to get involved in other people's drama. You are tolerating certain family members who live outside the home in the name of peace. You can be intimidated by certain people at work. Double check your work at this time. For others of you, be careful with your spending because this can be a lot of bills coming up all at the same time, or thinking that you had enough. So be careful. This may be a test of your determination to succeed. You may have difficulties in your relationships, particularly with an individual who seeks to change you and aren't willing to accept you for who you are. This is also your superiors or your father may impose some kind of restrictions on you with this energy. For some of you who are teens, you may not be able to go like online and like take pictures online, so they could be restricting your viewing or restricting your social media stuff, and like they could be making you put your stuff on private, that kind of thing. Watch out for a tendency to overwork. Your health may suffer if you strain yourself too much. In religious matters, this could be a testing of faith at this time with this energy, and your faith could be really tested, or you could be really questioning the direction or things that are going on in your life and the things that you are attracting in your life at this time as well. Travel is not recommended except for business trips. That can't be helped. Expect to live with a certain amount of inconveniences at this time. Legal matters, if you have them, can be tied up in technicalities. Then on the 11th, your house is not well aspected with the second house of money. You may not be getting along with other people, or you can be fighting with people on the internet. So it's best to stay off the comment bar or delete and block. For others of you, you're not feeling appreciated by a group or organization, or you can be reevaluating your friendships or relationships, or you can be reevaluating your career directions because you can feel like other people are devaluing you at this time. Venus is forming a yod with your 7th house and 9th house. So at this time, rely on your intuition, because you could have missed opportunities, but also rely on your intuition. Or this could be speak now or forever hold your peace about a situation. You may have an opportunity to say something that is on your mind, but again, trust your intuition. Lilith moon is semi-squaring your ascendant, so careful with your spending. For others of you, you may not be getting your thank you in a situation, so careful how much you give to someone, or you can be regretting how much you did for someone in your life, and you can lash out towards this person. For some of you, you can be doing something passive aggressive towards this person, or even giving this person the silent treatment. Unexpected changes and dramatic circumstances can bring out a desire to rebel and pursue your individual desires, regardless of what other people will think. You may be faced with backlash for stirring up controversy, or like stirring the pot or shaking the snow globe at this time. I feel like it's going to be because this person has took advantage of you in the past, and now they no longer have power over you, and that's why you are having all this backlash and controversy all of a sudden, because you're not doing what this person wants you to do. For some of you here on Friday, you could have a falling out with a group or organization or family members because Uranus is opposing your planets in your 5th house in the sign of Scorpio. You tend to feel things very intensely at this time. You could be dealing with like a generation gap, or you could be dealing with people who don't like change when it comes to career with this energy. So you could be fighting with certain people at this time in regards to change, or trying to implement certain rules at this time and people not following them. You're going to have to talk to them differently at this time to make them understand or help them understand. Sometimes you got to talk to them in ways of money or things like that with this energy, because they're just some people that are just very stuck in their ways of thinking, and they like their traditions and they like their routine, but once their routine has changed, you got to talk to them a little bit differently, because they could be rebelling. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus energy this week with this energy. All right, so the first card I come up with is the 10 of Cups. I feel like you're trying to keep the peace in your life at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you could be more about family this week, or spending time with friends who are like family to you with this energy. The 3 of Cups, lots of communications going on. For some of you, you could be more in communication with family members at this time with this energy. There could be some celebrations or some much needed good news coming to a family member this week. This could also be you celebrating your birthday with this energy. So again, happy birthday. This is the week to go more with the flow with this energy. Delve more into your spirituality at this time. You do have a lot of cup cards, so some of you, this could be a fabulous freaking week. Or this week can ride you like a bronco on a Tuesday, like a rhinestone cowboy. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So it's up to you to be the deliberate creator that you are, and pick and choose your thoughts, pick and choose your actions. You have decisions and you have choices. Make good choices. The 5 of Swords, I feel for some of you here, you could feel like you're being bullied or picked on. You could feel like you're being left out of the loop on things going on at work with this energy, or you could feel like other people are being secretive with you, or they're just hiding from you at this time. For some of you, don't read too much into what people are doing and what people aren't doing, especially the ex. Don't read too much into it. Especially the crush, don't read too much into it. For some of you, this could be the ex moving on at this time, and you feeling betrayed with this energy. You could also be dealing with abandonment issues with this energy that could be cropping up at this time as this person moves on and is secretive and not really telling you things, and you're finding things out via social media or creeping on their phone somehow and stealing their phone away from them. The Three of Wands, lots of communications going on this week for you with this energy. I feel like teamwork makes the dream work for some of you as well. Alrighty, I see growth happening in regards to career. I feel like for some of you, as I connect with these energies, I feel like you could be learning new things at this time with this energy. I feel like there could be also a raise or promotion happening, or you could be training other people online with this energy. It's a very creative time for some of you. For some of you, you could be like texting or emailing a lot more than usual for business with this energy here. So there could be some opportunities for growth happening for you this week as well. The Two of Wands, recognition and success is coming up for you this week with this energy. For some of you, this could be starting a new creative project with this energy. The Death card, a purging, a transformative time for you. So this is just change happening, but a lot of transformation coming up for you this week. This could be a lot of emotional transformation, emotional growth happening for you. You know, sometimes emotional growth sucks, but it's for the better. The Four of Coins, I feel for some of you here that I feel like you're holding on to the past. And I feel like for some of you, you're holding on to certain things in your life at this time that you're not ready to let go of, and change is happening, and you may be having a hard time dealing with your new normal at this time with this energy. Okay, so for some of you, you may have a hard time or a difficult time letting go of a past relationship with this energy. So again, abandonment issues is what I'm picking up at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you may be thinking about reaching out to the ex, especially my female crabs. Not my male crabs, oh God forbid. For some of you, you could be making friends with the movers and shakers in your life. A great time for social networking with this energy. Alrighty, I see you making friends with like powerful people or people who have a lot of influence with this energy. I feel for some of you here, the Wheel of Fortune card, a turn of events could be happening here with the Ten of Swords. For some of you, this could be continuing, trying to remove yourself from grieving, trying to remove yourself from negative situations, trying to turn lemons into lemonade at this time with this energy, and trying to see the good in everything that is happening in your life. Because, you know, for a lot of you who've been with me for years, know that everything happens for a reason kind of situation. So you're just trying to make the best of a situation. I do see a demanding situation that requires a lot more of your attention this week with this energy. Alrighty, the Sun card, I see new beginnings coming up for you with this energy. For some of you, this could be loneliness at this time. I see you recovering from grief. You could also be writing about your grief and kind of journaling what has transpired a little bit more, and kind of putting things into perspective so you're able to move on, or you're able to process it, but you're really working on trying to let it go at this time. Okay, the Six of Swords, yeah, you're moving forward from grief. Okay, you're like, again, you're turning lemons into lemonade this week with this energy. So far I have a meringue pie going on. All right, I have so many freaking lemons. Oh God, I decided to make like key lime pie, and I hate key lime pie too. I really do. I hate lemon meringue. I hate key lime pie. Yeah. For others of you, this could be more interested in the latest and greatest of science, or dealing with holistic healing. This could also be dealing with doctor visits for some of you who are doctors and nurses. This could be you learning the latest and greatest in technology that is coming up. So that's cool. Alrighty. Especially what science has to offer, or if you work at a biotech park, this could be an interesting time for you. This is a great time for healers with this energy, writers with this energy. The Two of Cups, I feel with this energy here that for some of you, this could be dealing with somebody that is emotionally there for you or emotionally supporting you while you're going through these changes in your life, and helping you put things in perspective. I feel like even though you're in the dark, this person is there for you emotionally, and whatever you need. I mean, you are like their doll baby in their life, and they love you and they adore you, and they are there for you whenever you need them for emotional support. Okay, I feel for some of you here, certain friendships can turn into love relationship because of adversity in your life. For some of you, you could be sharing your struggles with other people in your life, and it could actually start a friendship. So a friendship could be started here. For some of you, this could be dealing with grief, and certain unexpected friendships could be formed during this time period as well. Okay, maybe you empathize with somebody a lot at this time, or maybe they empathize with you in your situation because they've been there, done that, so they could be really helping you go through your situation, or they could be more invested in your situation and just being more present in your life. The this is the Page of Coins. For some of you, the people at work could find you very reliable at this time. You could be a little bit codependent on certain relationships in your life with this energy, or you could be more about your emotional security at this time with this energy. This could also be a time period that you are looking for yourself, a time of self-discovery, a time for reinvention and reinventing the self with this energy is what I'm picking up. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition this week with this energy. Also be careful of manipulative people or what you get talked into this week by others. For some of you, this is delving into the occult and esoteric knowledge like Judaic wisdom or Kabbalah with that energy. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself with this energy as well. For others of you, this could be business picking up. The Star card, manifesting what you want. I feel like for some of you here, you could be volunteering your time or energy. You could be wanting to do something for the greater good with this energy. This could be wanting to share your wisdom and knowledge to the world via social media because you have something to say, okay? For others of you, this could be you wanting to entertain the world with song, music, that kind of thing going on here as well. So you could be really inspired by what other people are doing on the internet with this energy this week and wanting to participate or wanting to be about bigger picture. The Fool card talks of new beginnings, a blase kind of energy happening as well. For some of you, you could be more about your fantasy life at this time and not really wanting to deal with your reality with this energy, and kind of, I don't feel like you're like necessarily checking out, but also you don't want to, for some of you, you don't want to deal with your emotions. And this could be my male crabs not wanting to deal with their emotions and finding other ways to cope with their emotions for right now. Okay, is what I'm picking up. Alrighty. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk. For some of you, the focus could be on family. For some of you, the focus could be on, I'm hearing mastering your money. For others of you, this could be taking creative risk at this time with this energy and open to trying new things. The Devil card, leaving a toxic relationship behind. For some of you with this energy, I feel like for some of you here that, you may realize that you are kind of like traveling with snakes at this time. You're not hanging out with the best people with this energy here. I think you're realizing that. And I think that, you could be putting away the partying lifestyle. For some of you, you may feel like you have outgrown certain people, or you're like over certain people at this time. I feel like you're going to start disconnecting from certain people with this energy, because either they're too toxic for you, so you're leaving a toxic relationship, or you're done. You're absolutely done with them. For some of you, I feel like you could be scared of the future. At this time, you may be scared to let go of this relationship, and you may want to keep it as a friendship for now with this energy. So it's your emotional process with this energy. For some of you, you're scared of the changes that are coming up in your life, and you're trying to, not go there with certain relationships. For some of you, you may like your independence at this time. You may like being single, but at the same time, certain people have you so triggered. It's like, I could see myself married to this person. I could see myself, but at the same time, you like your freedom with this energy. But also, if you know that if you're with certain people, like, you could get married real quick by certain people, so you try to avoid them. The Pluto energy is happening. Definitely certain foundations no longer apply in your life. This is definitely a turn of events happening for you this week. So try to go more with the flow. This is fate happening. This is expect the unexpected at this time. For better or for worse, energy is energy. Okay. The King of Coins. You could be dealing with trials and tribulations this week with this energy. Okay. The Seven of Cups. Lots of thoughts of future though. All right. Sometimes we have to go through certain things, and sometimes we have to go through certain sheddings in order to get the blessings from the situation. I feel for some of you here, you may have to take initiative, or you could be trying to control certain situations that are out of your control at this time, and you may be having a difficult time doing that with this energy, okay? Because you don't like change, and you don't like the changes that are coming up. An inevitable ending could be happening with this energy, okay? And you're not looking forward to it. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. I feel like certain relationships, doesn't necessarily have to be a divorce, but you're definitely cautious or scared to end certain situations because it's going to feel like a divorce to you, because you have like a strong emotional attachment to certain people in your life or certain situations. Okay, so again, this is your process with this energy. So I feel like you are really trying to you're not trying to rip the Band-Aid off. The Band-Aid is there, but you're not ready to rip it off, and you're taking your time with the Band-Aid. Okay, the Eight of Coins. You're a perfectionist when it comes to your work. You could be throwing yourself into your career to avoid all this stuff. The Ace of Cups deals with emotional validation coming to you. For some of you, you could be lucky in love this week. I see love around the corner, so I give it about 3 months for love to come in. And the Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. I love you, my fabulous crabs. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.